My name is Chris George and I'm the National Events and Festivals Coordinator for Red Frogs Australia. Festival culture is quite a unique environment. It's this heightened sense of escapism, this peak of excitement. Music is a really brilliant tool that rallies people with like-minded passions and tastes in particular genres of music to come together and to celebrate, to have fun, to leave the world that they were a part of. You know, they might be industry professionals, corporate professionals, but then all of a sudden they've left this really intense life or world that is their norm. They go to a music festival and then all of a sudden it's all out the back door. They're dressing up in really bizarre costumes and outfits, and they almost assume this different personality or this different identity at a music festival.
My first impression of Red Frogs was, geez, this thing's just too good to be true. They're a second pair of eyes for us. A lot of times we have our hands full with different things, but there's always a lot of them cruising around, creating a happy vibe and really looking out for anything that we might not see as well, which is just absolutely awesome because there's only so many security guards and managers and stuff that we can have on board, and when you've got a massive amount of Red Frogs on board, it just helps us see things that we can't see, as well as sharing happiness around the place.
I think it's so great that Red Frogs really has a really good relationship with its patrons. You know, so many Australians have gone to schoolies and have had Red Frogs help them, or so many Australians have gone to university and have had Red Frogs be a helping hand at their parties there. And so cool to see that, you know, they see us more as friends and people there to help them as opposed to, you know, big authority figures or anything like that. So I was at this music festival and my team and I were just doing our roaming that we do, and we just thought we'd go and check on the team outside, see if they needed any help. And as we were approaching there, I noticed that there was a girl sort of sitting by herself and just sort of looking out into the distance. As soon as I saw her, I thought, oh, everything doesn't seem quite right here. I feel like something's a bit off. And so I just grabbed some Red Frog lollies and just approached her and just said, oh, hi, would you like a Red Frog? And she took some, and to which her response was she just broke down right in front of me, just began crying. Just some of the things that she shared with me was just heartbreaking. It was just so sad that some of the things that she was going through and experiencing. I just asked her and said, oh, is there anything I can do for you? How can I help you? And she just looked at me and just said, oh, I don't want to be alive anymore. I'm sick of living. There's no point me even being here anymore. As we got talking more, I began to realise that she was quite serious about what she was saying, and she actually had quite an active plan for later that night to end her life. A few minutes before I'd approached her, she was pretty much about to get up and leave to go and start the process of that plan. And so I immediately signalled one of the other Red Frogs to contact the festival medics to organise an ambulance to come get this girl. But looking back, I just can't imagine what could have happened to that girl had we not been in the right place at the right time. I don't even want to think about what possibly could have happened, because, you know, that's just one instance of so many other instances of Red Frogs being in the right place at the right time. And I'm so glad that this girl got the help that she needed when she got it, because who knows what could have happened to her had it gone on any longer.
It's really important that Red Frogs remain in that space. We can't afford to not have a presence in music festivals. Young people's lives are at stake, and we need to make sure that the Red Frog program is sustainable and scalable so we can be present in all of the music festivals around Australia. And so we need the support of businesses and government and politicians and everybody to assist what we're trying to achieve in music festivals, which is safeguarding a generation.